Hi guys, welcome to Talking Money with Nozi, personal finance made simple. Today's video is titled When You Shouldn't Be Investing. This may sound odd because on my Facebook page and in my other YouTube videos, I always encourage people to invest their money. Well, there are times when you shouldn't invest. And in this video, I explain 4 reasons why. Reason number 1 is if you have lots of high interest debt. I've seen personal loan interest rates of up to 24%. Now, on average, a good savings account will give you about 6 or 7% annual interest. And on average, the South African stock market, which outperforms other asset classes over long periods of time, will give you on average returns between 13 and 15%. Let's compare 24% interest on a loan versus 15% from investments. Which one will beat the other? It's obvious, right? Trying to invest when you've got expensive debt is like trying to put out a raging fire with water from a teaspoon. You might argue and say, but stocks can give you 100% returns or even more. That's true, but do you know which stock that is? And when exactly it'll give you those 100% returns? You don't know, right? What if it's after 5 years or 10 years? Meanwhile, the fires of your expensive debts will not wait for 5 years. They keep growing every month. Remember, the returns of stocks, especially in short periods of time, are not guaranteed. In fact, stocks can give you negative returns in short periods. But guess what is guaranteed? The interest on your loans. Month after month, the interest on your unpaid loans keeps growing without fail. You would rather pay these off first. Reason number 2 is when you've just lost your job and have no other source of income. Losing your job is stressful. Your income suddenly dries up, you're scared to run out of money, and you're desperate to start making money again. What's the first thought on many people's minds? How can I grow this payout that I got paid from my previous job, isn't it? How can I invest so that I can strike it big and never have to worry about income again? And this is how many people dive into investments without much thought or planning and lose most or all of their money in the process. Here's the thing, investing is a long-term wealth building tool. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The stock market or real estate will not suddenly make you rich because you've lost your job. Just because you need to make money quickly doesn't mean that stocks or any other investment are going to respond to your need in a short space of time. The best thing that you can do if you've lost your job is to keep your money safe and use it to buy food, pay your bills, and use it to look for another job or start a small business that will give you regular income. You shouldn't invest money that you need to meet other important responsibilities. Reason number 3 is if you are not patient. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, once said, the stock market is a device to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. This means that the stock market is a place where patient people make money from impatient people. But I believe that the statement is true for any type of investment. Wealth building investments, whether it's business or stocks or property, take time to make money. You don't expect to buy a property or a stock or start a business today and the next day you're making lots of money. It usually takes years. To be a successful investor, you need to stay calm in situations that are out of your control. You need to be able to endure some short-term hardships for a future reward. Impatient investors let stress and emotions control their decision making. If you are not patient, you will not be a successful investor because you will make decisions that will affect your investments badly. Impatient investors focus on short-term up and down movements of the markets. They buy and sell at the wrong time, or they abandon long-term investing plans. This kind of impatient and irrational behavior can damage your long-term returns. Reason number 4 is if you don't know what you are investing in. Whatever you choose to invest in, you must know exactly how that investment makes money, why it is a better choice compared to similar or even different investments, and what risks are associated with that type of investment. If you don't know this basic information about any investment, you have no business investing in it, because you are going to feature on the next episode of I Blew It. Investing because you are just hoping what you bought will go up higher is not a good strategy. The quickest way to lose your money is to invest in things that you don't know or don't understand. Don't invest in something because everyone is talking about it, or because your brother-in-law just got paid lots of money from a certain investment and he's trying to convince you or pressure you to join, but you don't understand anything about that investment. You need to find out how that investment makes money. You need to know the risks associated with it, and you must know if it's legal. Don't just invest blindly. Investing is a long-term wealth-building tool, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Legitimate investments have been around for years, and they'll still be around in the future. So there's no need to rush. Take your time to do your research. Gather as much information as possible about that particular investment from reliable sources. If you're not sure, just book an appointment with a qualified, independent financial advisor and speak to them about the investments that you're interested in. They will be in a position to investigate the investment on your behalf and to give you proper advice. Now, if you want to invest, the opposite of what I've just said applies. Number one, your debt should be under control or non-existent. If you do have debt, the interest on the debt should not be more than what you can earn from your investments. And you should also be reducing your debt every month so that eventually you become debt-free. No debt means more money to invest, right? Number two, you should have a source of regular income. I think this one is self-explanatory. Number three, you should be patient. Investing is a long-distance marathon. It is not a sprint. And number four, you should invest after doing your research and understanding exactly how a particular investment works. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this channel so that you are notified when I post a new video. Until then, bye.